Hey there everyone, I hope you're doing well. So there I am, chilling in bed, watching the Mind Rebels snuggled up in duvets, scrolling through Twitter when the voice in my head goes, "Hey, dude, wanna do a one brilliant scene video?" Am I bad? Yes. Am I punching above my weight? Absolutely. Am I surrounded by some of the best Who analytics on YouTube? Definitely. So naturally, here I am. Great. Now, which scene do I pick? The truth is, there is no one brilliant scene. There's a literal playlist full from one of the boldest eras of the show. But for me, the scenes that stand out are the most unexpected. Cue the Witchfinders. I have to be real with you, the Witchfinders is a pretty average script for me. A lot of likes, but aspects like the eventual Monster of the Week presence and general breakneck pace means the story and plot don't feel too solid as you delve deep into the episode. The best moments are when it takes the time with the characters, when they actually feel like any one of us, and where their personalities and behaviours and interactions are relatable. Something no better encapsulated than between the Doctor and King James. If you're not sure which scene I mean, in the actual episode it starts at the 26 minute and 49 second mark. So go have a look before you hear me here, have a little rant. Go on, I'm waiting. Are you back? Good. For me, Doctor Who's a show predominantly about being human, about all the facets surrounding it, and this scene gives us just that in this punchy, sorrowful representation of how minorities are and have been treated. Context. The Doctor has been accused of witchcraft, strung up to a tree, ready to drown, with King James engaging in discussion. Doesn't seem unusual, right? The Doctor gets captured for being the Doctor and for annoying people, yada yada yada. Except she isn't really. This time the Doctor is only really captured because she's a woman. Because of false propaganda and assumptions about a whole group of minorities, made and spread and believed by someone who feels they are and should be superior over others. Forget for a second the nature of the story. With witchcraft and space travel. This is a scene where a rich white man uses his supposed power over a minority he deems as inferior to demonize them, all rooting from his own insecurities and fueled by ideas of faith and belief and justice. King James keeps high and mighty, looking down on the Doctor. He wants to know all about the things he has inferior knowledge of over her, like her magic and her wand, as he put it. Seeing the Doctor in this situation is an uncomfortable realization, but a necessary path of exploring the character's relationship with minority abuse, considering this is the first female regeneration. Quick side note. Jodie and Alan are superb in this scene, each bringing a sense of levity and a range of emotion they otherwise aren't able to, due to the quick story progression. Also, the score behind the Doctor's words is palpably tragic in moments, working to highlight the real-world comparisons. Even the direction, the subtle shifts in camera placement to put one character morally and physically above the other, changing during the interaction. Chef's kiss. Up until this point, the strokes of the power gulf between minorities and non-minorities are well established, a good representation. But then the story goes further, opening up the idea as to why. Doctor acts, in my opinion, very much like the 7th Doctor or of the like, using her superior knowledge of events and history to strip away the facade King James holds. He reveals the person hurt by not having his mother's presence, who takes his anger out on all other women. It's here we then see the flip side to the Doctor, the one who would rather plead and convince someone to change their ways and be better than condemn them, to be kind. She even tries to comfort him somewhat, trying to teach him that no one person is truly bad or truly good. The whole scene is a microcosmic dialogue showcasing why these ideals are born: misinformation, lack of understanding, fear of difference, boiling over into anger and hate rather than the will to learn and accept. Even with a retrospective eye, the scene works really well considering the modern landscape, specifically with the show's fandom, and the rising discourse over female regeneration. It was important a scene like this was made to highlight this. I know I've talked a lot about a rather sombre subject, but why does this make for a good scene? Well, because we get to see a nuanced spread of the Doctor's greatest characteristics, a well-known guest actor getting something to really bite into, and a powerful message about life. Look within yourself for the mysteries of the heart before choosing to hate others for their gender or sex or race. The way this is drawn out, threading the contextual, thematic and metatextual together seamlessly, makes this, for me, one brilliant scene. Happy Who Day, everyone.